I have just become the poster boy.
You have not been told what is happening or why they arrested you?
Uliza huyu. Uliza huyu ndiye amenishika. Nani anafungua mlango? Tiaty gule. Habari yenu? Iko sawa? Iketiaka. I was called yesterday to come and record a statement over some statement I'm told I made last year, about 7 months ago. So I did not have anything to say, and I spent the night here at Central. They have told me that I have been released on a free bond to come back in 2 weeks' time. I do not know the crime I've committed. All I know is that I've become the poster boy for arrest for any crime. When the state, whichever administration, wants to arrest a member of parliament, they will always come for me. I have never understood why I have become the poster boy of arrest. Yeah. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you for coming, friends.
Welcome.
Fungulia.
Okay, kwa majina naitwa Robert Komolle. Mimi ni Deputy Governor ya West Pokot County. Na nimekuja hapa leo asubuhi katika headquarter ya DCI hapa Rift Valley. Na nimekuja kwa sababu nimeweza kuitwa kukuja kurecord statement na viongozi wengine wengi. Mheshimiwa Kamket alikuwa hapa jana, Mheshimiwa Lote na Mheshimiwa Moroto walikuwa wakuja leo, lakini siku yao ikawa ni Jumatatu wiki ijayo. Kwa hivyo nimechukua siku ya leo ikuwa ni siku yangu, na kuanzia saa 3:30 nimekuwa katika DCI headquarters kurecord statement. Na yale mambo yamenileta hapa ni mambo ya insecurity katika North Rift, na yale maneno yalisemekana kwamba niliweza kusema ni kwamba mwaka ya jana niliweza kuongea mwezi wa 5 na mwezi wa 10 kuweza kuwachochea wakaaji wa West Pokot dhidi ya wale community wengine wa Turkana na Elgeyo Marakwet. So hayo ndio majibu nilikuwa nakuja kujibu, and I've done my best as a peace loving leader. I've given my opinion and I have given my answers, because you can imagine you're being summoned the year 2024 of allegations which were made the year 2023, and sometimes you might not even remember what transpired. But as a law-abiding citizen, I was able to present myself as early as possible, and I recorded a statement giving answers to the queries made by the DCI officers from the region, that is Rift Valley region, and Nairobi. But what surprised me was that I recorded statement, and I was retained to remain within the DCI headquarters for a very long time. And I was trying to inquire what the reason was. And I was told the order comes from above, that you should not be released until the order comes from the headquarters, that is Nairobi. And that's what was also told to Honorable Kamket yesterday. So now, I don't think if there is any other order or there is any other law apart from the Constitution of Kenya. I want to believe we are supposed to be ruled by the Constitution of Kenya, and having followed the due processes of recording statements, I would have been released as early as 12 of noon. And because of the order and the bureaucracy from this kind of laws, the jungle law, that you are being told the order from above, and there is no law called the order from above. So that was what surprised me, and I suppose even the Honorable Kamket also was detained yesterday over the same allegations that there is an order from above. What I can only tell the president and the team, the national leaders, is whoever who is trying to use a law which is non-existent to probably intimidate leaders, I just want to tell that person that's not the right way. Whether it is any government officer, maybe starting from the minister, the CS, they want to tell them that that is not the right way to do. We are law-abiding citizens, and having been called, I will be ready, and I'm ready to record settlement even if I'm told to remain here until tomorrow, in terms of trying to record settlements, to make it very clear. But just coming with words that there is an order, I find it is not logical enough, and it is not correct. It is not constitutionally correct. So, and I made my position clear that I have never incited anyone against anyone. And I'm a peace-loving citizen. The only thing that I just wanted to request the government is, for those parts of West Pokot and Baringo where there is a lot of insecurity, I just want to request the government that it is you, the government, that is letting down the communities, because those areas, they are underdeveloped, so the illiteracy level is very high. There is no social amenities, there is no infrastructure. You cannot expect such people to behave normally like those ones who are in towns. So I want to believe it is the government to take charge and make sure that those areas are developed and the children are taken to school and build more infrastructure. We as a county government led by the governor of West Pokot, we have also tried our level best to make sure that there is some social amenities in those areas. But now, because of insecurity, there is no children who have been taken to those schools because of insecurity. And security is a function of the national government. So instead of calling leaders to record statement, I want to request the CS Kindiki to have a clear plan on how we can bring peace in the North Rift. And I have been always saying, the only great plan to make sure there will be peace in North Rift is to call all the leaders from Turkana, the leaders from West Pokot, the leaders from Baringo, the leaders from Samburu, and have a round table. I wouldn't wish to see Waziri Kindiki or CS Kindiki to behave as a military man. He is a civilian. The military part would be left to the IG, and I want him probably to act as a civilian and have dialogue with the communities that they are warring, because you cannot solve anything by calling the deputy governor of West Pokot to come and record settlement. You cannot solve anything. The problem is in the North Rift. So that's what I want to request. And for those who think that probably if you call leaders, you will intimidate them and you will make them to stop talking. Yeah, I just want to say, frankly, that that is a lie. And I want to say, we will speak our minds. Whether we make a lot of statements or record a lot of statements, but when it comes to issues of insecurity, we as leaders and I as myself, I will speak my mind. And there is no one who is going to intimidate me. And I will not cow down. So probably going forward, the solution to bring peace in North Rift is to have a dialogue, is to bring leaders together, talk to leaders. CS Kindiki, talk to leaders. Don't militarize. Don't be a military person. You are a civilian, so act as a civilian and bring leaders together. So otherwise, this one of coming to record settlement in headquarters does not bring any solution. Thank you.
Is this your first time to be summoned, or you have ever been summoned before?
This is the second time. This is the second time. And we recorded a statement in the county government of West Pokot, I and the governor, over the same allegations. That was last year. That is 1 year down the line. And there was no solution to the same. So even recording this statement today or trying to scare leaders will not bring any solution. The only solution is when we come together as leaders, led by the CS, Interior, and bring all the leaders together so that we can talk and find out what are the root causes of this insecurity issue. Because I can assure you, it is just about scramble for pasture and water. How do we get a solution of making sure that this grass and water will be sufficient for the pastoralists? How do we make sure that those children who are in the North Rift, the warring areas, attend schools, they get access to education, they get access to healthcare? Those are and also good roads. If we open up those areas, I think the insecurity issue will go down. So that is my opinion. But let no one think that by summoning leaders, the leaders will stop talking.
Do you have a feeling that this is a plan by the government to divert attention? Because even after we have an ongoing operation, but still people are being killed, there are attacks. Do you feel this is a planned attention, a way of diverting attention, such that people will not accuse the government of failing in its mandate?
That is my suspicion. That's my suspicion, because you've heard of many killings in the North Rift. Even the NPR have been killed by bandits. But instead of the government acting on those bandits, they are now trying to act on leaders so that leaders will not talk about the same. I think it is diversionary. Yes. Thank you. Yes. So, are you okay? I just want to add that because I came here at 9:30 a.m. up to now, this is around is it 5? So, and from that time up to now, I was under arrest. I was restricted not to move from where I was seated. And still, I find that one also is not proper for a leader to be told not to move an inch from where he is sitting. Because I could not even come out to see what is happening outside or even take lunch. You can imagine sitting the whole day without taking lunch. So I think that was not something proper. And also, again, without my phone has been confiscated. And I'm told I'll be given back my phone when I'll come back. and that is date 21st of February. Can you imagine? Those are 3 weeks. Me staying without a phone for 3 weeks. You know, even the operation of the county government sometimes will not go well because of that. I think I would also wish to request the officers to find the best way of handling these issues of confiscating phones and making somebody to probably lack communication programs. Because now, when I don't have a phone, you can imagine if, for example, my wakili was not there, how would I communicate with other people? So it was wrong, and it was creating also tension. Because you can imagine when all of a sudden the phone is not there, you can't get connected to people. That means now probably your life is at risk, and it will create a lot of tension just for nothing. So I was told, therefore, that I come back on 21st of February. I think that is what I...
Are there details you are trying to extract from your phone?
I don't know, because they are saying I was involved in funding bandits, allegations, inciting, mobilizing resources for bandits, which I denied. And I just want to say on the camera that that is not true. And probably because they do not have evidence, that's why they want to use my phone as one of their source of information. But I can categorically say that I did not mobilize resources to fund bandits. I did not incite anyone or incite any community against another community. So those are the allegations they are trying to, maybe they want to use that phone now to get more information, of which they will not get. I can assure them.
For them to get information from your phone without a court order or something like that?
I've tried that one from the morning. My lawyer also, because not unless there was a court order. But I don't know which kind of law the police are using to extract or to get information from a private gadget like a phone, because they can get access to my private information. It's not, and there was no court order. So unless I'm explained, but I believe that was not right, not unless there is a court order. Yes.
The phone is a very personal gadget. It contains a lot of personal information. The basis upon which they have taken it is that it is an exhibit. I don't know whether he used it to hit someone, but of course His Excellency the Deputy Governor didn't give out his PIN or access codes. So we wonder of what assistance it would be to them. But like he has indicated, he will cooperate with the investigations. He denies all allegations leveled against him, and he's proffered solutions to the problems facing the people in North Rift. And it is clear that harassment and intimidation of the leaders is not one of those ways. The CS should come to the ground, have dialogue with the leaders and wananchi, and he will get solutions from them.
Kalau kayaknya tuh